Alright everyone, I am back and ready for the next campaign scenario. I will be probably explaining everything I'm doing a little bit less here, and let the narrator take over. Last time I played this, it took like 45, or took close to an hour. So, and that was playing through without commentary. So I'm going to try to lower my commentary because I want to take an hour on this. So I can move on to the next couple. I have no idea how much the next couple are going to take. So, yeah. Anyway, I already got a crown out of this.
We now prepare for war. The villain Longshanks is poised to cross the River Forth and threaten the town of Stirling with a force of men-at-arms, heavy cavalry, and a multitude of archers. Our newly forged army marches southward to establish our own base and attack the English before they can ready their troops.
I gotta tell you, it kills me to keep quiet long enough for that guy to talk. I might have to raise the volume on that guy talking a little bit so I don't talk over him so much. Or if I try to. I've got the music down to 25%. I got the talk down to 75%. Music starts at 50%. I do not think that any music on here is going to trigger copyrights. But I have it down just to be safe anyway. If I do get copyright strikes, I might have to turn it all the way off. But this game, so far, it doesn't sound like it has any music well, I mean, it's copyrighted, but it's not like it's an open license is the better way to describe it. It's not going to hit any copyright claims. They're not going to claim their copyrights. So let's hit the hints button because I haven't done that before. My Scots report, the Scots, blue, team 1, that's me. Run to the village of Stirling, face English in battle, across the stone bridge, to the west of the English fort. Team 2, red. The scenario begins in a similar way to random map game. That to play this scenario should be blah blah blah, or play a random map game. Okay. Keep exploring, and that's it. Okay, go back. Okay, now since I know how to select, I'm going to hit the right stick and select food and wood. That way I don't have to select individual villagers to do their thing. But I do need to select a scout. That's one way of doing it, so I will do that for a couple spots. So LT A, that links, that chains, etc. So I'm going to actually chain a couple over here because I know. Okay, so double click all the sheep, send them here. I'm now going to do something different with the scout because I can actually, now it's enabled in this scenario, auto scout. So I will do that, auto scout. I guess he's going to scout there first. There's trees here, like I said, I played the game before. Oh, there's also stone, all kinds of stuff there. Cool. And what was I supposed to do? Oh, set a gathering point. Where do I want the gathering point to be for the villagers? That's actually a good spot right there. I'll just set it there because they told me I should set it. And I'm going to need to start making more villagers, but I'm going to have to build a house to do it. So let's make one more villager. It would be a good idea to build a watchtower, but I never seem to have the ability to build a watchtower. So I set a gathering point. Now let me... okay. So now that guy started to go towards the gathering point and then saw the sheep. Oh, did they have a... I think she had a... This is shepherd. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these people and build another house. I'm going to need more houses. So I'm going to hold the left trigger, do Y. Oh, I don't have to hold the left trigger. A. Now I can hold left trigger, A. No. Y. Now left trigger, A. And A. And A. That's probably enough houses. So that one person will build those houses. Now that I have the houses, I'm going to start creating more villagers. So let's queue up 5. Actually, let's queue up 10 more because I can do that now. I know how to do that. If I hit hold the left trigger and then pull up the right trigger menu. Now I can multi-queue. So I can go here and press A to 5. Ha! So I queued up 5 more. Okay, but I'm going to need more food, which means we're going to need farms. And he's still scouting. Yeah, they're telling me to build a tower here. I've never been able to build a tower there. Oh, I need to build a mill for them to build farms. So let me unselect that. Highlight this bush. Right trigger. Hold the right trigger and say build mill. And it's going to pick someone to do that. And I'll put it like here. And then I'm going to escape. I'm going to go here. I just said to do that. How cool. Okay, and then I'm also going to, with nothing selected, since my cursor is over the stone, notice at the very bottom, site menu, stone mine. So I'm going to hold right trigger and say build mine. I'm actually going to build a mining camp here because there's more stone behind it. I haven't scouted yet, I don't think. Okay, and before I do that, though, I'm going to build another mine here. Mine camp. So they can mine gold. Now, I can build fishing dock. No, they have to be on the water. No, I guess I have to actually select a villager. So let me grab one and tell him to build. Right trigger, build fishing dock. And put it there. Okay. I think I'm caught up. I wish there was a way to... maybe there is a way to go back and review all the instructions. Let me pull up the menu. Objectives. I don't think that tells me. No, just tells me the main objectives. Let's do a quick save. What the heck? In case something goes wrong. Okay, has my scout found the enemy yet? Where is my scout? Where's my scout? There he is. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go back to what he said. And go build a fishing thing, which I can hit Y. You notice at the bottom. Okay, now see that X is flashing, so I know where that is. Come over here. Oh, it's telling me to take them back to town by hitting the right button. Okay. I want to do this the way they say to do it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take one of these gatherers and have them build a farm. Here. And then hold the left trigger and hit A, farm there, A, farm there, A, farm there, and A, farm there. Okay. Now, he's going to build 4 farms, but I'm going to need to assign more villagers to the farms. So let's assign a villager to that farm, one to that farm, and... Oops. Okay. And I think that's going to get all the farms being created. I got 4 farmers now. May have to do one more. Okay, yeah, she's building a farm. Oh, I got to do my mic again. Hold on. Man, I've got to gotta clean those contacts on the microphone. Okay. Oh, and it's flashing. I can move to the fuel age now. Up top, moving to the left, which I'm going to do. It hasn't told me to do it yet, but I'm going to do it. Highlight that, right click, say... Oh, it's not available yet? Oh, that's Town Watch. Wait. Oh, it's straight down. There it is. Clicking the wrong one. Advanced fuel age. There we go. And there's other things I can do here. I'm exploring the map. He keeps telling me that because the scout, I think, has explored everything. Which I just did, but I did it quickly because the English are attacking. See, even in story mode, they will attack. That's part of the story. Which I do. Okay, now, have I researched fuel age yet? No. Once I research fuel age, I can change my auto thing to also allow it to do stone. They might even tell me to do that. Oh, they built more farms on their own. They're gonna go fallow once I direct some to do stone. Come on, feudal age. I have the town selected. Can I can actually. Okay, before I do that though, I'm gonna switch to basic so I get some stone and gold as well. Or I can switch to balanced to get just a little bit of stone and gold. I'll do that instead. This one gives you a little bit more gold, and they sometimes tell you to do that through the fuel age. But this lowers the amount of stone and gold. which I like that better, I think. So, and that's for rushing. Oh, this, you can turn off auto farming, which I'm not going to turn off. Focus on fuel, food. Now, how is this different than this? Oh, it's more food. This is more stone for walls. This is naval. So, anyway, I'm going to do balanced. And I might need another house, because I'm going to probably lose some soldiers. So I'm going to take one person here and build a house. Build one more house. House? Oh, I could have hit Y. Okay. Because right now I can only do 10 soldiers. I'm going to do 15 soldiers. They tell me to build a barracks yet? I think they did. So let me build a barracks. Which I can empty tile sitemap. I think I'd do right trigger and then open build menu. So do that. And now I'm on economy. So hit Y to switch to the military map and up to build a barracks. And I will build it right there. And it'll automatically pull somebody out then. To do that. Now I'm going to assign somebody new to it, but I'm not. If you want to micromanage your villagers, go right ahead. I'm not going to ever do that. That's too much trouble. You can do better if you do that, but no, way too much trouble. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, I built the barracks. Now I got to build some soldiers from the barracks. Oh, and I happen to know I'm going to need to build a blacksmith as well. I don't think they told me to do that yet. I can hit the Y button to do them really fast, so queue up 10 of them if I can. 6. Okay. Actually, I can hold the left trigger and queue up another 5, right? Does that work if I hold? Yes, that worked. Okay. Oh, and let's set a waypoint up here on this hill. And grab these guys that are here. And also send them to that same spot. Because this is where the English are, so that's where I'm going to hold my ground. And building a tower there, you suggest building a tower there, but I've never had the ability to build a tower there. Because I don't think they actually let you build a tower there. Now, let me see. Build menu, military. Ah, I can build a watchtower here. Okay. Right up here on the hill. Excellent. And did they tell me to build the barracks yet? I think they may have. I wasn't paying attention. I know I need to build a barracks. So, empty tile again, right trigger, build menu, and stable archery range barracks. This is on the economy map. And build the barracks. Not the barracks. Blacksmith, that's what I need to build. Blacksmith, okay. Economy to build the blacksmith. Okay. I do have a blacksmith, don't I? Yes, I do now. I will. Okay. Now I can select this and upgrade. You should be able to upgrade. Oh, wait. Select this. Right trigger, select this. Right trigger. Now highlight and then hit X to upgrade to man-at-arms. I will do that. And then once this is built, I can do other upgrades to like armor and stuff. So I will select this. Again, right trigger. And here's my upgrades. +1 to infantry and cavalry attacks. And I don't need cavalry armor. I'm not going to need that. I will need infantry armor. I'm not going to build any more cavalry units. And don't need archer armor. And don't need archer attack. Although that would be useful for, like, the building. Let's go ahead and do that. I do have watchtowers. And so notice the Q in the upper left again under the find menu shows you everything. And also, because they're at the blacksmith, it's showing me at the bottom. But if I undo that, it still shows me the universal Q in the upper left under the find menu. Now, once everything is upgraded, I will charge these guys. Because they're all... There should be 15 selected. You look down at the bottom, just to the right of center. 15 men-at-arms. And let's finish that upgrade. Well, I don't need the upgrade to the archer to do it. So let me get them started to send over there. And I will do the X thing. Because the X thing will destroy things on my way there. So let's do the X thing. Let's see, I only had to hit it once there. But it's going to destroy the tower. 2 towers when it gets there. And then I'll have to send them manually to attack the wall, because they won't attack the wall. Or some of them I'll need to assign to attack the wall. As I said, I played the scenario before. See, they're taking down the tower. I'm going to get this scenario done in half an hour. That'll be nice. Well, a little more than half an hour. Now, if we look up the objectives, again, I have to use the mini-map to jump to the location of the sheep. Okay, I think I did that. Defeat the English army and destroy their watchtower. So I have to do both. And this went fallow, which is okay, because I had somebody building stuff. And mining gold and all that stuff. I think all these fields are enough. I can, since if I click on it, I can somebody to rebuild it. That does also cost food or wood or something. I don't know what it is. Okay. Now, they're here. They destroyed everything. I'm going to actually only select half of these guys.
Kid?
And send them to attack the wall. Here. No. Here. There we go. Now the wall is highlighted. Attack the wall. And then these guys, I'm going to X over here. So that once the wall is destroyed, they will attack stuff through the wall. Okay, and now at the wall... Okay, so I've got them split into 2 groups. Now that the wall is destroyed, I can send these guys towards the village center. I can send these guys down here. And then eventually I'll send everybody, because I happen to know that there was units down there. They played it before. Now once they're... Now put everybody on the tower. Todo! Whatever that means. Don't need to spill that village. Send everybody on the tower. And there's only 14. I lost somebody. Oh, I should be hitting vigor conditions here. Yay. All right. And I'll show the help index at the end of this.
Stirling was our first great victory. Even as we held the coastline, word arrived that Stirling Bridge had been held by a force of Scots led by the mythical knight of whom so many have spoken. Now we know his name. Sir William Wallace, the bane of the English. Edward Longshanks names Wallace a traitor and a criminal. Sir William replies he cannot be a traitor, for he never swore fealty to an English king. With Wallace leading our armies, the men fight with renewed vigour. Perhaps the tide of our misfortunes is about to turn.
The sad thing here, of course, is, oh yes, I win this scenario, but then eventually William Wallace is, like, hung or something. Okay, and here again, I'm not going to go the last scenario. I described this menu a little bit, but I'll just breeze through it. This is the victory menu you get at the end. Legend! That's the word. Legend. See the legend up at the top. Most valuable player, best score winner. There's the economy. You can pause. You want to see more of that. Technology. And society. And timeline with the legend on the right. I remember what that was. And only one major battle at the very end. And you notice the red population completely crashed as I killed everybody. I don't know what the hash area means. Does that show anywhere? Maybe it's like villager versus army. That looks like it might make sense. Like the hashed is army and the solid is villager. That's my guess, because I started off with... Well, I should have started off with all villagers. But the enemy never had any villagers. They just had army, so it's all hashed. And then, as I got going, once I got past time marker 24 or so, I started building up the army population. And that was then about half of my population the whole way through. So, and then the relative percentages, you know, as the red crashed. So I think that's what that means. I'm guessing that's what that means. But that I didn't actually start off with that scout. Unless he started off screen. He might have started off screen. That makes sense. Okay. Now, I can save a replay here if I wanted to. I'm not going to. If you look at the bottom, I could play it again, which I'm not going to. Return to the map just to look around, which I'm not going to. So I'm going to instead return to the campaign menu. And from there, I'm going to hit the whatever it's called. Again, I'm going to change the difficulty, but first I'm going to hit back. Can I hit the options menu from here? No, I have to hit back. And then go to the options menu again, back. Okay. And again, back. And now if you look at the very top, the view menu shows me mail, which I don't have any mail. Request, vote. I actually did vote just to see if there was an achievement for that. There wasn't. But I have no invitations. I have no requests to join clans, no invitations to play. I may be playing with one of my roommates. We're trying to figure out, he's part of my quote-unquote family. He also has an Xbox that I have marked as my home Xbox, so he can install the game. If I buy it, he has installed the game. But I don't know if we can play with each other because we only have one license. He has to save up money to buy his own license. But we'll see. I'm going to be playing some co-op with him. That will not be streamed. But it'll be fun to do. Anyway, that's my notifications hub. And then if you look again at the top center, just to the right of the notifications, you hit the menu button as opposed to the view button. And now I can show I have mods I can collect and change things. Event manager, help index, history, show some history, credits. You can see in the lower left what each of these things do. I'm going to go to the help index. And this is the help index. You can't, there is a link to open up a browser, even on the Xbox, which will show you another kind of help, rather than tutorials, another way of showing you how to do Xbox help, including the Xbox control. It gives you a whole bunch of information, but it has the control tutorials separated from PC, which is keyboard and mouse controls, and Xbox, which is controller controls. And you can play mouse and keyboard on the Xbox, as you can do with pretty much all games, if not all games. All games that I know of can be played with mouse and keyboard because you just plug them in to your Xbox. I have a little 4-port hub. So, but I don't have a desk or anything in front of me, so I have no place to set the thing. And I like the keyboard anyway. So yes, quite a bit of information here. General gameplay shows you all the different, what everything does. I don't know if there's a way to change controls. I didn't look. There might be a way to change controls. And then general gameplay, again, with the left trigger. See how things change. The command menu, that's with the right trigger, basically. The find menu, that's with the left bumper. Build your priorities, that's with the right joystick depress. Mini-map, that's the right bumper. And spectator mode, that, if you play an online game, you can go into spectator mode. Or if you have AI, you can enable, if you have AI versus AI games, you can go into spectator mode to just look at the AI as well. So those are the commands there. And the HUD, this gives you a very detailed list of what everything on the HUD does. Some of these you have to use the right stick to scroll down. So this is very handy indeed. I, in fact, did this before I looked at the controls because I didn't understand what all the things on the screen meant. So I used the HUD for that. Mini-map, again, a listing of what all the different icons on the mini-map mean and what they do. The UI, it tells you like things around the cursor. They call it the reticle. I call it the cursor. Walking path, APROMs, the different action icons. That's all around the cursor thing. Is that noise from the game? Yeah, I thought my ice was clinking, but I'm not drinking any ice. And then icons. These are icons that are usually on the menus. So you have the diplomacy menu, the command menu icons, diplomacy menu, chat menu icons, etc. Chat menus for multiplayer. Icons showing you the stats at the top of the screen, if you remember those on the hub. Tells you all the different things there. Skills. This is if you bring up the skills map, which is that from? Hold on a second. Sorry, I think I coughed in the map a little bit. That's the depressing the right trigger. This first page is that. Site menu shows you how to do that. Y shortcuts, do all that. So this is miscellaneous stuff in the commands. I don't know why they're all jumped into skills. But yeah. Oh, this is an important one, formations. Oh, this I didn't know. If you press and hold, if you press the Y, you can switch between line and flank formations. If you hold Y, oh, okay, that's how you do. I knew there were more than two formations. If you hold Y, then you can do the stagger formations. This is kind of, I'm actually going to do a print screen of this. Used to change, okay, so formations. I'll just do that and do a have. So staggered formation spreads out your units, less vulnerable. Then the line formation densely packs units. And flank formation and box formation, which is to protect vulnerable units in the center. Like if you have YOLO guys. Or scenario heroes. And this is important, how you do walls and gates. Build gates. You press X to rotate the gate. That I have to remember. Or tiring myself. Hopefully there'll be something on the screen that prompts me. Because the gates are kind of hard to place. Because you want to get them aligned a certain way. But if you build wall, you can align it with the wall, so that's a little bit easier. You probably want to build the walls before the gates. Anyway. And impassable terrain, checking for gaps. Oh, this is interesting. Be sure to check for gaps at the edge of your walls and gates that the enemy can't sneak through. Following locations can often be walls. Okay, besides building. Okay. It doesn't tell you how to check for the gaps. You just have to look at them, I guess. Okay, by trying to send a unit through. Okay, at the bottom of that paragraph it tells me. And, locking gates. With a gate selected, press X to tell between locked and unlocked. Units are nearby. They can also sneak in at this time. Oh, okay. Locking the gate stops it from opening when your units go through. That way other units won't go through. And then other miscellaneous tips. You can change your game speed during a match. That's like an online match, which, why would I ever want to increase that? It would make it harder for me. Oh! Cheats! Cheats! I gotta do a print screen of this, too. Using cheats at some point. Press left trigger plus the menu to open the chat menu. Okay, press right trigger to engage the taunts combo. Navigate to the cheats code at the bottom of the list and press menu to activate the highlighted cheat. Allow cheats must be turned on through the game settings to access cheats. Okay, that's an important thing to know, how to do the cheats. I'm going to actually set up a stream marker for this stream with a title of cheats, so I know that's how I look up the cheats. Except I got to make sure I spell cheats correctly. CHEATS. Cheats. Okay. The stream marker. Okay. Look at the cheats. Very important. I may use cheats at some point. If I'm playing, not during the campaigns, I don't think, but if I'm playing against multiple unit enemies. Because you can't set the AI below the AI that comes with the original game. You can choose between 3 AIs if you're playing a random, I don't know what they call it, a non-campaign single-player game where you pick the map and pick the enemies, etc. There's 3 AI levels. The original game came with an AI that's pretty easy, pretty dumb, that is. Then the HD version came with an upgraded AI. There were other AIs available, and I don't know if you can install them on the Xbox. I'm guessing you can't. But I actually spent a lot of time messing with custom AIs to improve them a little bit, because they use a scripting language. But the HD version came with a better AI, and then the definitive edition now comes with an even better AI. So you can select between those 3 AIs. But I don't think you can control the AI per team, which would be nice to be able to set. Like, I want to have one good AI and then a couple of scrub AIs, maybe as allies or something like that. So that would be nice. Anyway, so that's the help index menu. And I'm going to go back again to the campaign menu, and we were going to pick this up again with a new campaign. There's also co-op campaigns. I'll probably be doing those with a friend of mine at some point. Single player campaigns, skirmish, that's what it's called. If you can do a skirmish where you set up everything. I got a little bit of time in the hour for this. I will pop into this really fast and show this is how you set up the different things. And I think, oh, you can do it individually. Okay, cool. So you can use the cheap AI or the AI CD version or the AI HD version. The CD version is actually better than the HD version. And this is the cheap AI. CD is the, yeah. So these are not in order from easy to hard because the HD version is easier than the CD version, being the comprehensive edition. Why is it comprehensive edition? D? Okay. Oh, maybe that isn't, maybe that's the original CD version. Yeah, I bet that's the original CD version of the game. So this is the new AI. This is the worse AI, and then that's the intermediate AI. Either way it goes, it's not the, yeah, this is the best AI here. So I can do like a basic AI, and then with me, I can do okay, so the enemy I can make like a bad AI. That way I can almost guarantee that the guy that I have with me is the better AI. Why? Why is it only letting me pick one version? Huh. Okay. Okay, that's me player and good AI. Okay, and then this I can pick. Oh, because it's single player, I can only pick AI, and then that's the version of the AI? Interesting. I close it. Now, can I open it with terrible AI? Okay, and then it automatically does. Okay, and I have to pick now the starting color, etc. Okay. Okay, and then you can set the civilization if you want, teams, set up teams, etc., etc. And then there's all kinds of match settings where you pick the map, etc., 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 etc. So that's how you set up that. I think they're called skirmishes. Is that what they were called? Yes, skirmish. But I'm going to go back to the campaign menu and get ready again. Select William Wallace because that's the first campaign, the tutorial campaign. And again, set up campaign difficulty to be story mode. And now when I come back, I'll be doing the Forge of Alliance campaign. And hopefully that won't take more than an hour because I want to do 4 hours of streaming today. So hopefully I'll get through all of these in one day stream. But we'll see how I do. In the evenings, I can't spend more than, it's the afternoon now. In the evenings, I can't spend more than 3.5 hours, though, because of curfew. But in the afternoons, I can spend more time. So let's see if I can get through all of these today, for today's stream. But anyway, if you are watching on YouTube, this campaign will be in another YouTube video. If you're watching on Twitch, I will throw out the BRB screen. Either way, I hope to see you there.